कई दवाएं कब से न सिर्फ अनसैटिस्फैक्ट
Namaskar. Very good afternoon. I'll request those who are still waiting outside, busy taking snaps, please come inside the hall and take your seat. I repeat, I request all those who are still outside the hall, please come back to the hall or come inside the hall and take your seats. We're going to start our program. It's already 3 and we will just be starting. Namaskar and very, very welcome to the prize distribution ceremony of 48th cultural competition organized by Ramakrishna Mission. In our program today, we'll be having just a kind of small public meetings, few lectures from our guests and dignitaries. Our chief guest this afternoon will be Mr. Rudi Warjri, Ambassador Retired, and guest of honor, Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj, Minister in charge of Ramakrishna Mission, Singapore, and of course, our own Secretary, revered Hipakamanandaji Maharaj, would be there. We'll just listen to him, what they have to say on this occasion today. And after that will be the prize giving ceremony. Prize giving ceremony will take around 1 hour of time. And before that, for the public meeting also around 1 hour it will take. And in between, we'll be listening to the performance of a few selected participants who have been selected to recite their poems today, and also a song that will be presented by the prize winner of the vocal music. Our guests have already arrived. Just wait for the next announcement when I request you kindly to give them a standing ovation. But please wait for the next announcement. We're still waiting for other people to just quickly take their seats. Thank you. Thank you so much. Out of all the performers, those who will be reciting today, only one participant, Surosri De from St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, is yet to report. If you are here, please come onto the big stage. Surosri De from St. Mary's Higher Secondary School. So we'll be starting our program just in a few moments from now. We have, in fact, started our program already with floral tributes at the statue of Swami Vivekananda by the guests and dignitaries, those who are today with us, and they will be arriving in the hall at any moment. And here in this hall, we will start our program with lighting of the ceremonial lamp. This will be amidst Vedic chanting by the members of Vivekananda Youth Forum. And then we will have an opening song. May I request all of you kindly to give a standing ovation to our guests and dignitaries. Our chief guest, Sri Rudi Warjri, Ambassador Retd, former Ambassador of India to Colombia, Ecuador, and Costa Rica. Our guest of honor, Revered Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj from Singapore, Ramakrishna Mission, Singapore. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. So, the cultural program is an annual affair organized by the Ramakrishna Mission Shillong, and this is the 48th year of such cultural competition being organized by the institute. This year, after COVID pandemic of 2 years, we had in offline mode or in normal mode. In last 2 years, as you know, we could not hold it in the usual mode of offline. We had to hold it online, and so the participation also was limited. This year, though, the participation is not that as it used to be, like 5,000, 6,000. It was limited to around 2,500. But even then, the standard of the competition was quite good. And maybe after pandemic, it will take a little time for us to get back to normalcy. So we begin our program of prize distribution with lighting of the ceremonial lamp. May I request our chief guest, our guest of honor, may I request also Secretary of Ramakrishna Mission Shillong kindly, and our Maharaj kindly for the lighting of the lamp. This will be amidst Vedic chanting by the members of the Vivekananda Youth Forum.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sankachadvam Sampadatvam Sambho Manansi Janatam Deva Bhagayatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate Samano mantra samiti samani samanam manas sahachittame esham samanam mantra mabhimantrayeva samane navo havisha ajuhomi Samani vaakuti samana hridayani vaha samanamastu vo mano yatha vasu sahasati Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.
So thank you, sir. Thank you, Maharaj. Can I request kindly to come on the dais and take your seats, please? May I request all of you kindly to put your hands together for our chief guest, our guests of honor. In the meantime, I'll give you the English translation of what we heard today in Vedic chanting, which is from the Rig Veda. Translated into English, it reads as, "May you move in harmony, speak in one voice. Let your minds be in agreement, just as the ancient gods shared their portion of sacrifice. May our purpose be the same. May we all be of one mind. In order for such unity to form, I offer a common prayer. May our intentions and aspirations be alike so that common objective unifies us all." So that is an universal prayer that we started with, and we'll have the opening song to be presented by the students of Ramakrishna Mission Boys Hostel. But before that, we welcome all our guests and dignitaries on the dais with a bouquet of flower.
বসুন্ধরা তাহার মাঝে আছে দেশে সকল দেশের সেরা বসে স্বপ্ন দিয়ে তৈরি সেজে সৃষ্টি দিয়ে ঘেরা এমন দৃষ্টি কোথা খুঁজে পাবে না গো তুমি সকলে সে রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি চন্দ্র সূর্য গ্রহ তারা কোথায় এমন তারা কোথায় এমন খেলে দোলে এমন প্রণমিয়ে ওদার পায়ে রাখি ঘুমিয়ে পড়ে আগে ডাকে জেগে এমন মিষ্টি কথা খুঁজে পাবে না গো তুমি সকলে সে রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি তাহার কোথায় এমন নম্র পাহাড় কোথায় এমন হরিক্ষেত্র আকাশ তলে মিশে এমন নানের ওপর ঢেউ খেলে যায় আকাশ তাহার দেশে এমন দৃষ্টি কথা খুঁজে পাবে না খোঁজ তুমি সকল দেশে রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সে যে আমার জন্মভূমি সে যে আমার জন্মভূমি পুষ্পে পুষ্পে সাথী গুঞ্জে গুঞ্জে গায়ে পাখি গুঞ্জরিয়া আসে অলি গুঞ্জে গুঞ্জে দে তারা ফুলের উপর ঘুমিয়ে পড়ে ফুলের মধু এমন দৃষ্টি কোথা খুঁজে পাবে না খোঁজ তুমি সকল দেশে রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সে যে আমার জন্মভূমি সে যে আমার জন্মভূমি মায়ের মায়ের এত স্নেহ কোথায় গেলে পাবে কেউ ও মা তোমার চরণ নদী বহে আমার ধরে আমার এই দেশেতে জন্ম যেন দেশেতে মরি এমন দৃষ্টি কোথা খুঁজে পাবে না গো তুমি সকল দেশে রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সে যে আমার জন্মভূমি সে যে আমার জন্মভূমি
Thank you, boys. Thank you for the beautiful song. It's an ode to the motherland, and none of their mother tongue is Bengali, but it's a Bengali song, Dhana Dhanya Pushpe Vara, that they have presented. Thank you so much indeed. It's now time for welcome and introduction, but before that, we'd like our Secretary Maharaj, revered Hitakamanandaji Maharaj, kindly to give a token of love to our chief guest and our guest of honor. It's a gesture of welcoming them, our Miss. Today's program is being streamed live on YouTube. And one for our guest of honor, Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj. Maharaj, thank you. And now may we request revered Swami Hitakamanandaji Maharaj, Secretary of Ramakrishna Mission Shillong, for his welcome address.
Jananing Sharadang Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Pada Padme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu Namo Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchid Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Tapaharine. Annual cultural program itself, the way we organize it and have been organizing it for 47 years, we try to engage young minds in a creative way to integrate culture of this beautiful state with rest of India. Being the 75th year of India's independence, almost 2-3 sessions of this competition program is over already. Others will be coming in future with the same objective. We must remember that we are indispensable part of a great culture that developed over thousands of years due to different political reasons. The great landmass that used to host this culture have been divided into segments. Nevertheless, we have it still in our midst, and we must make every attempt to preserve it, where the concept of Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, unity in spite of linguistic, racial, and other diversities. Atithi Deva Bhava, Matri Deva Bhava, Pitri Deva Bhava, Acharya Deva Bhava. We shall treat our parents like gods, father and mother both. We shall treat our teachers who enrich us with their experience as God. Anyone unknown who comes to our doors, though we do not know their antecedent, still we shall look upon them as if God has stepped into our house. But at the same time, we must not forget, we shall hold on to our pristine culture, so that taking advantage of our hospitality, some specific groups cannot hijack our identity and replace ours with others. This watchfulness, readiness are needed. A variety of cultural programs are organized for different age groups. They will be awarded today, I think, those who showed maximum proficiency in their fields. But at the same time, we want to encourage each and every participant. For 2 years, we could not do it directly. It was mostly online. But after almost 3 years, we have been able to hold a natural competition. So the parents who have come with their children, most of them are winners and their relatives. But I pay special thanks to those whose children could not perform, but still they have encouraged them to participate and have come today to this function. Two of our chief guests, special guests, they are very special people. One coming from Singapore, Swami Samachittanandaji, and Mr. Warjri, who had been India's ambassador in Latin America, in several countries. So, this year's prize distribution program has a special significance, and I am happy to welcome them and also all the participants and their encouraging, enthusiastic parents. Let this program be over with joy and satisfaction of one and all, the participants and also the organizers who have done their best and are still doing to make this program a success. I especially welcome them too and their enthusiastic participation. Welcome you on and all. Thank you.
Maharaj, thank you. Thank you so much indeed. And for your information, this time we got participants from more than 90 institutes in and around Shillong. And more than 40 institutes have got prizes who will be taking their prizes today. And here are some glimpses of the competition. We always maintain that the competition is quite tough in Ramakrishna Mission because of the large number of participants. Here are a few participants who will be reciting their poems today, and you can easily make out what the competition was. To start with, we'll have a nursery rhyme to be presented by a student. Nursery rhyme. Many of persons like me, they would be feeling, inferiority complex looking at that. That when we were in nursery or KG, we could not really speak that well before an audience, leave alone audience even before 4 or 5 people. And they are performing before a big gathering. We have Fiwan Butchisha Jana from Army Pre-Primary School, a student of nursery, to perform a nursery rhyme. Here she is, the biggest lady of the competition.
Hello everyone, my name is Piwan Motichajana. I am from nursery A. My school name is Army Pre-Primary School. Today I'm a little red apple. A little red apple go high on a tree. I looked at it, it looked down at me. Come to me, I am hungry, I said. Let little red apple fall our hand. Thank you.
Thank you, Fiwan Butchisha. And as you know, our recitation competition is conducted in various languages. Sanskrit is one of them, and this year's Sanskrit recitation was the excellent one or the best one so far in last few decades. And here is Sneha Das, a student of class 8 from St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, with her first prize winning piece, Lingashtakam.
अहम स्नेहदास अस्मि अथ श्रीशंकर आचार्य कृतं श्रीलिंगाष्टकं ब्रह्म मुरारी सुरार्चितलिंगं निर्मल भाषित शोभित लिंगम जन्मज दुःख विनाशकलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम देव मुनि प्रवरार्चितलिंगम कामदहन करुणाकरलिंगम रावण दर्प विनाशकलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम सर्व सुगंधि सुलेपितलिंगम बुद्धि विवर्धन कारणलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम खड्ग महामणि भूषितलिंगम फणिपतिवेष्टित शोभितलिंगम दक्ष सुयज्ञ विनाशनलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम कुमकुम चंदन लेपितलिंगम पंकजहार सुशोभितलिंगम संचित पाप विनाशनलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम देवगणार्चित सेवितलिंगम भावैर्भक्ति भिरेवचलिंगम दिनकर कोटि प्रभाकरलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम अष्टदलोपरि वेष्टितलिंगम सर्वसमुद्भव कारणलिंगम अष्टदरिद्र विनाशितलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम सुरगुरु सुरवर पूजितलिंगम सुरवन पुष्प सदार्चितलिंगम परात् परम परमात्मकलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिवलिंगम धन्यवादः।
Sneha, thank you so much. And now, time for a recitation in Hindi language, which is going to be presented by Ridhika Devkata from Pine Mountain School. Ridhika Devkata is a student of class 7, and she is going to recite the poem Shanti by Swami Vivekananda.
उपस्थित देवियों और सज्जनों को रिधिका देवकोटा का सादर नमस्कार। आज मैं आप सभी के समक्ष स्वामी विवेकानंद द्वारा रचित कविता शांति का पाठ करने जा रही हूँ। शांति। देखो जो बलात् आती है वह शक्ति शक्ति नहीं है, वह प्रकाश प्रकाश नहीं है जो अंधेरे के भीतर है, और न वह छाया छाया ही है जो चकाचौंध करने वाले प्रकाश के साथ है। वह आनंद है जो कभी व्यक्त नहीं हुआ और अनभोगा गहन दुख है। अमर जीवन जो जिया नहीं गया और अनंत मृत्यु जिस पर किसी को शोक नहीं हुआ। न दुख है न सुख, सत्य वह है जो इन्हें मिलाता है। न रात है न प्रातः, सत्य वह है जो इन्हें जोड़ता है। वह संगीत में मधुर विराम, पावन छंद के मध्य यति है। मुखरता के मध्य मौन, वासनाओं के विस्फोट के बीच वह हृदय की शांति है। सुंदरता वह है जो देखी न जा सके, प्रेम वह है जो अकेला रहे, गीत वह है जो जिए बिना गाए, ज्ञान वह है जो कभी जाना न जाए। जो दो प्राणों के बीच मृत्यु है और दो तूफानों के बीच एक स्तब्धता है, वह शून्य जहाँ से सृष्टि आती है और जहाँ वह लौट जाती है। वही अश्रुबिंदु का अवसान होता है, प्रसन्न रूप को प्रस्फुटित करने को। वही जीवन का चरम लक्ष्य है और शांति ही एकमात्र शरण है। धन्यवाद।
Dhanyavad, Ridhika, for that beautiful, beautiful poem. And now, may we request Surosri De, a student of class 8 from St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, for a recitation in Bengali language. The piece that she is going to recite, once again, is written by Swami Vivekananda. The title is Gai Geet Shunate Tomai.
নমস্কার, আমি বিবেকানন্দের গাই গীত শোনাতে তোমায়। গাই গীত শোনাতে তোমায়, ভালো মন্দ নাহি গণি, নাহি গণি লোক নিন্দা যশ কথা। দাস তোমা দোহাকার, সশক্তিক নমি তব পদে। আছো তুমি পিছে দাঁড়াইয়ে, তাই ফিরে দেখি তব হাসি মুখ। ফিরে ফিরে গাই, কারে না ডরাই, জন্ম মৃত্যু মোর পদতলে। দাস তব জনমে জনমে দয়ানিধে। তব গতি নাহি জানি, মম গতি তাহাও না জানি। কে বা চায় জানিবারে? ভুক্তি মুক্তি ভক্তি আদি যত, জপ তপ সাধন ভজন, আজ্ঞা তব দিয়েছি তারায়ে। আছে মাত্র জানা জানি আস, তাও প্রভু করো পার। ধন্যবাদ।
Dhanyavad, Shurasri. Thank you so much indeed. Now, let's listen to a Khasi recitation, which is going to be presented by Memang Kirpang Rintathyang. Memang Kirpang Rintathyang, a student of class 4 from BSF Primary School. The title of the poem that he is going to recite is Komei Minnar, written by Avnir Periat. This poem has been taken from the magazine Ka Jingshai Delight, a trilingual magazine published from here, from Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Cultural Center. Here is Memang Kirpang Rintathyang with his Khasi recitation.
Komei minor balatho dau avner pariat. Komei minor pila yothya jlang pila ja nang ne but pipoy sinkor halor kilom pila tamnep yala kamen da ki klaw reben ki babon ken tho chu ye phi ki lektup ya ki wei pat ki kme May minor Pakwa menyos ngobiang yaki khana jong pi Nganay kada pijnang nyosok dia Ye thu may yanga Ka ay bapi la deble haki por hindai Ngan ngam may ngam ki nang ne Ki don ki way ki ba once ngam yaki khana jong pi Bantan shalade Ki wat ban pen tray kampiang ya pi Kim wat ban pen impiang ya pi Kim wat ba ki e ya pi Ki wan ba ki don kam Kublish bon
Kubleishi Shibun Memang Kirpang. And now, we'll listen to yet another English recitation. The title of the poem is O Most Beautiful. This is written by our own Lu Majao. Northeast region and especially Shillong is very much known, very famous for its love for Western music. And Lu Majao is a name stands tall and known throughout the country. But hardly any one of us knows that he is a great poet and a philanthropist. With his Lu Majao Foundation, he helps youngsters who cannot afford to learn music. And this also, once again, a poem from our magazine, Ka Jingshai Delight, which you can subscribe. It's an e-zine, also an audiobook. And you can subscribe and you can just, instead of reading, you can listen to the articles or poem. This poem is going to be presented by Prabhup Singh Shirgil, a student of class 6th from Army Public School. So here is Prabhup Singh Shirgil with his poem, O Most Beautiful.
A very good afternoon, dear audience. My name is Prabhup Singh Shergill and I am from class 6B of Army Public School, Shillong. Today I am going to recite the poem Oh Most Beautiful by the famous singer Lu Majok. I thank you for the lonely night, the million stars, the moon so bright. I thank you for the silhouetted love, the naked earth, the star-studded sky above. I thank you for the good earth. I don't need the Fort Knox gold. I thank you for the love unsung when I was wounded with hatred. I thank you for the unsaid thoughts. I thank you for the unspoken words. I thank you for the tear-filled truth. I thank you for the distant warmth. I thank you for the sacred fire, the breezy autumn, the biting cold winter. I thank you for the morning sun, the blessed day, the setting sun. Oh, most beautiful. You are so beautiful, always beautiful. You are a child of the sun. Thank you.
Prabhu, thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. I'm sure when Lu Majao sees it on YouTube, he would be very pleased. And now, the last performance by our vocal music participant. The song that he is going to present, Tujhse Humne Dil Ko Lagaya. I have joined thee with my heart. It's a song composed by the last Mughal king, Bahadur Shah Zafar. And this song occupies a significant love and adoration amongst the admirers of Ramakrishna Vivekananda. This is going to be presented by Chaimoy Chakma, a student of class 8 from Ramakrishna Mission, Sohra. He came from Sohra, won the hearts of the audience, and he has won a prize. So here is Chaimoy Chakma with his song, Prabhu Mere Avoguna Chitanadhara.
प्रभु मोरे प्रभु मोरे प्रभु मोरे प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चित नाधरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चित नाधरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चित नाधरो समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो चाहो तो पार करो प्रभु मोरे चाहो तो पार करो अवगुण चित नाधरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चित नाधरो एक लोहा पूजा में राखत एक लोहा पूजा में राखत एक घर बधिक पड़ो एक घर बधिक पड़ो सो दुविधा पारस नहीं देखत सो दुविधा पारस नहीं देखत कांचन करत खरो अवगुण चित नाधरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चित नाधरो एक नदिया एक नाल कहावत एक नदिया एक नाल कहावत मैलो नीड़ भरो मैलो नीड़ भरो जब दोनों मिली एक बरन भई जब दोनों मिली एक बरन भई सुरसरी नाम पढ़ो अवगुण चित नाधरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चित नाधरो एक जीव एक ब्रह्म कहावत एक जीव एक ब्रह्म कहावत सूरदास झगरो सूरदास झगरो अज्ञान में भेद होवे अज्ञान में भेद होवे ज्ञान का है भेद करो अवगुण चेतना धरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चेतना धरो समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो चाहो तो पार करो प्रभु मोरे चाहो तो पार करो अवगुण चेतना धरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चेतना धरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चेतना धरो प्रभु मोरे अवगुण चेतना धरो
Thank you, Chaima Chakma. Thank you very much indeed. But I stand corrected. I announce two titles of two songs in different way. Prabhu Mere Abhaguna Chitanadhara was the song, but I said something else. Okay, I stand corrected. Thank you so much. And now, I would request all the participants here, the prize winners, those who have recited, kindly to take their seats on the front row of prize winners. May I request Rajiv kindly to guide them onto the, please. There is one vehicle, ML05K 5235, kindly see to its parking. There was a time that this hall, when it was acquired by the Ramakrishna mission, or rather when it came to the occupation of Ramakrishna mission during 94-95, it was very difficult a time. It was very dilapidated building. It was really very dangerous to work in that building. And very initially it required some repairing. There were no fencing, making the fencing. And there was one in charge, Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj, who is there with us today. But one thing was there, Maharaj, we are very blessed that the earlier existing hall, it was that hall which was inaugurated by Swamiji, which was known as actually Quinton Memorial Hall, which was inaugurated by none other than Swami Vivekananda on 27th April 1901. We are very fortunate to have amidst us today. He has come all the way from Singapore, revered Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj, who is our guest of honor. May we now request him for a few words of encouragement on today's occasion. Revered Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj.
Revered Swami Hitkamanandaji, Shri Warjri ji, Swami Divyasarupananji, dear Swamijis, Brahmacharis, devotees and friends, and of course the children. As Mr. Ajit Da just now mentioned, I stayed here in 1993 to 1998. I was fortunate to stay here. Life is nothing but a process of accumulating experiences, and if we learn from them, it's a process of enriching ourselves. The same cultural competitions used to be held since last 48 years. So during that time also was there. Continuing the subject which Swami Hitakamanandaji discussed in his inaugural speech, this is a cultural competition. You found when these 6 children performed, they performed in 6 different languages. When we came, we were all given a bouquet of flowers in which there are many colors of flowers were there. In the same way, language is a medium of expression. Language belongs to a particular region where we are born, so we speak that language. There is a practical language which we all use. There is a language which carries our culture. Till now in the program, all of us are speaking in English, though I do not see any Britisher or American sitting here. But English is a common language for us. No harm in that. The harm is if you forget your own mother tongue. I urge the enthusiastic parents and teachers who are present here, you should speak good English because that is required. But it is almost necessary for you to speak your mother tongue. Nowadays there is a new fashion to tell that, to be proud in your ignorance, that I do not know Bengali. Being a Bengali, I do not know Bengali. Being a Hindi speaking, I cannot speak Hindi, etc. Swami Vivekananda mentioned once, language carries the culture. There are so many words, there are so many concepts which you cannot express in other languages, which you can express in your own languages. It's a language in which you pray to God, a language which comes spontaneously from you. Your literature, your culture, your food habits, your dress code, these are all part of your culture. We are not here to propagate one particular language or a particular type of culture. We are here to promote all the cultures which exist among us. So that is what is required. In pursuit of success, in pursuit of popularity, we forget our culture. Many things already we have lost. But whatever we have, that is to be preserved. There is no fun if all the ladies would be wearing the same dress and all the men will be wearing the same dress. Everybody is different here. It comes from freedom, it comes from the choice. But you represent your culture, you represent something. I remember a small incident which happened. A boy, a young man, took a taxi and had all the tattoos everywhere in his body. This happened in Singapore. So the taxi driver happened to be a Chinese gentleman, and the boy happened to be an Indian boy. Indian means Singaporean, but Indian by race. So the taxi driver told him, at least you keep your external appearance such that people do not doubt you. Until you open the mouth, I do not know whether you are a scholar or not. But the way you dress, the way you present yourself, without speaking a word, people can judge who you are. So idea is here, culture is a part of our life. There are many other parts of our life, we all give importance to that. Religion is a part of our life, education is a part of our life. The internal relationship between the family members is a part of our life. I do not want to give a monotonous speech. That's why some ideas I am telling which could be useful. A family of 5 or 6 are sitting together for dinner. All of them are holding a mobile phone. Then why do you sit together? Other day I heard one lady speaking that we have a simple practice in our house. Wherever you take food, 5 feet away from there, there is a small basket. All of you deposit your phone there, then come to the dining table. People go to restaurant. We are going for dinner. They go to restaurant, but they don't take dinner together because everybody is busy in their mobile phone. Mobile phone is a very useful tool so far as you control it. I remember some ideas came once upon a time, a few years before, and I removed WhatsApp from my mobile phone. Many people told it is not fair, you should not do that. I said, I wanted to use my phone, but I saw others are using my phone more than me. And when I gave up WhatsApp, I felt as if I have taken sannyasa again. Just look at yourself, not the people around you. How many hours in a day you carry that thing with you and we look at the screen? I also do, not that I am not. But it is something like you want to meditate also, you have phone with you. You want for a jogging also, phone is with you. You want for eating also, phone is with you. When that phone controls you, that's very harmful because you have lost the purpose. When you use it is okay. When that uses you is not correct. I don't want to show any scholarship here. But the old poet, Bhartrihari, he had 3 stages of his life. He was a passionate king and he enjoyed the life more than he should be using. Then he understood that there should be absolute morality in my life. That was the second stage. And of course, then he developed a kind of renunciation. So on these 3 stages, he has written 100 verses, 100 shlokas. Shringara Shatakam, Niti Shatakam, and Vairagya Shatakam. In that Niti Shatakam, he says in one place, so far as I use the things are okay. When the things start using me, that's a disaster. We say we eat food every day. Correct? All of us eat food every day. If continuously you eat food and get the strength, then why you grow old? It is not you who is eating food, it is food who is eating you every day and pushes you toward the final exit. We survive. So this thought is very important, spiritually also, practically also. Everything is okay. Necessity, you need to use it. But with a conscious mind, with a twist in our life, that I am not born to be one of the group. All of us are unique. All of us are individual. All of us are special. There are many qualities that a small child demonstrated. I don't have that quality. At that age, I cannot even think of doing anything. Forget about repeating a nursery rhyme. So all of you have something special which we don't have. Maybe we have one or two which you don't have. Could be. So we are all special. One last message. This is the great stage where once upon a time Swami Vivekananda spoke. Without remembering him, all the words are futile. Swami Vivekananda said once, to live consciously, to live with a purpose, to live an idealistic life. Please forgive me if you hurt if I say something. Most of the people live the life looking after their loved ones, eating good food, enjoying life. Who doesn't do that? All the animals will hunt for food for whom? For their own children. In which way we are better? When you look after somebody's child. You look after your own child, nothing special about it. All the animal kingdom does that. When you look after somebody's child, when somebody's pain affects you, and you feel for them, Swami Vivekananda's first thing was, try to feel. All the sympathy, empathy, mercy, all will come. But we must be able to feel people. There is a famous words by Swamiji when he told to Sister Nivedita that the world is burning in misery. Can you sleep? I know many individuals from beginning of their life, meager income, about 30 years before, hardly 800 to 1000 rupees income. Out of that devotee supported a child who used to sit in front of her college, completely helpless. So this lady went and told, I will look after your schooling. Today that boy has done his master's in engineering, absolutely with the help of this lady whose income was so small. If you cannot feel, your heart is just beating like a pump. If you feel for others, it is really a heart, which is a seat of emotions. Swami Vivekananda, some statements which make all the monks to come and join this order. Whom people by mistake call human beings, we are servants of that Narayana. We are servant of that God whom people call by mistake a human being. When people suffer, we do in our way as much as we can. Many incidents are there, we don't have time to share that. Maybe in next few days, if we have time, I will share. I remember I had just joined at that time. We used to distribute blankets in the chilly cold of Allahabad city. One gentleman wanted to donate money for that. And he said, Swamiji, how many blankets you distribute? Well, a few hundred. I will pay for it. I said, that's good. We'll be able to donate double of that because now you are paying money. He said, but I have a condition. I said, okay, tell me your condition. No, these blankets should not be distributed to Muslims. I told, just wait. You prove me. When there will be cold, Muslims do not feel cold. Can you prove that? No. We do not see a religion. We do not see the face of a person. Most of the time we do when the people are sleeping, unfortunately on the footpath, we go and cover with the blanket. They don't even know who has donated this blanket. Maybe not because of my telling, but because he was a devotee, who later became a devotee. His wife passed away, and at the end, he donated all his property to Ramakrishna Mission. He used to run one of the best hotels in the city. He donated the whole hotel building so that we can serve to the poor people. We all pass through some stages. We may not have some abilities, maybe, but there is a requirement of a conscious living. There is a requirement of an idealistic living. There is a requirement for us to do something out of the way. If you decide to help someone, not always with money, maybe with your smile, maybe with your words, maybe with little money, maybe with a piece of cloth. If all of us, those who are little able to do that, if that population does little small act, how many people's little miseries will be taken care of? Eventually we are all one. We are fortunate that we have. Many are not that fortunate that they should have. Sharing the resources, sharing the knowledge, sharing the information, sharing the feelings, sharing the philosophy which you believe in. This is required. This is a great day. It's a very emotional kind of homecoming for me. When I remember this, and if I don't see these walls and the roof, I remember the old building, completely dilapidated. So once we had Swami Raghunathanandaji. So I told Maharaj, can you give me 10,000 rupees? What you want to do? No, I want to renovate Quinton Hall. What you can do in 10,000 rupees? I said, you decorate your body outside, you need more money. If you want to decorate your heart inside, you don't need money. I need little money to decorate it inside. We erected a shamiana cum pandal within the hall. So when you come inside the hall, you see, oh, it's a beautiful place to come in. And we used to hold programs. Even some other organizations used to hold programs. We didn't do anything. We didn't have any money. But it is the wish of God. And look at the effect when a knower of Brahman puts his feet. Which year? 1901. And 1992-93 we get this property. For a long 90 years, this land didn't have any boundary. And in 90 years, it was not encroached or taken over by anybody. Big history is there behind. You will know in the books. And it is always, the starting is like that. When this property came to Ramakrishna Mission, I was not there. I came after a few months. 3 Swamis, Raghunathanandaji and 2 others, took the picture of Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother and Swamiji and just entered and hanged the picture. And they became the honor. And look at today, thousands of children are getting benefit by this. It is such a happy occasion to see that correct people will come in time to make this a small activity into a movement. I won't take much time. Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of this program. Thank you very much.
On behalf of everyone present here, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to Maharaj for his so very relevant and pertinent talk on today's occasion. Maharaj, thank you. It's not always that we get to see an ambassador amidst us. I'm sure there would be so many who would aspire to become an IAS officer, an IFS officer. But here is as our chief guest today, Shri Rudi Warjri, Ambassador retired. He has been holding so many charges in and helping the government of Meghalaya from many forums, from many platforms. And we are very fortunate to have amidst us as chief guest. May we now request for a few words on today's occasion. Sri Rudi Warjri.
Afternoon. Good afternoon, all of you. Okay. I didn't come with a prepared speech. But in the last, I think, 1 hour or so, I have learned so much. In fact, that I have so many things to say now. I don't know where to start. I would like, first of all, to start by to thank the organizers for inviting me here. And especially, of course, the honored presence of Swami Samachittanandaji, Swami Hitakamananda, Swamiji Divya Swarupananda, and all of you. I came here actually, I thought I was going to be busy giving prizes to so many of you. Because when I read that there was something like 90 institutes, some 1,500 participants participated. I said, my God, how did they organize all this? So I must congratulate those participants, those winners, and of course the organizers for doing this enormous work. It's a lot of work. I can't think that even during the pandemic you managed to do quite a lot of things online. It's a fashion now to do so many things online, but there are things which it has to be physical, it has to be offline. Still, that's why we are humans. So it's really, once again, I congratulate those winners also, because I think I listened to the recitations and some of them are very talented. And this, in fact, I said, oh, the Ramakrishna mission, when I was young, of course, I left Shillong maybe about 45 years ago, or more than that. So I said, one has heard so much about the good work done by Ramakrishna mission. And now you continue to do with this work. And the best part about it is, of course, that you are able to hone the talents, the abilities, the skill of these children. And I like it that everyone, in fact, Swami Chittananda, you mentioned about each child, each person has talents and abilities of their own. And this is exactly where, you can shine. One can be good in recitation, one can be good in singing, one can be good in playing the musical instrument, one can be good in other fields. So it's again really, I must congratulate that you're able to, by honing these talents, you can be able to make a livelihood out of yourself also later on. So this is something which is needed, in fact, nowadays in a large number, because when we were young, the tendency was basically to become doctors and engineers and maybe bureaucrats or a diplomat like me. But now you have so many opportunities to really develop your own talents and make a livelihood out of it. Now, I'll come now to Swami Vivekananda. I must say that I feel very privileged. And in fact, you know, I feel I get a good spiritual feeling by being present here, in fact. Because when I learned that Swamiji had come here on 27th of April and 1901, and his presence here for that time has led this legacy, this tradition for you all to do this work. I think that is itself is a great, what a great man he was. So he did so many things, of course, for India. Among them, of course, for us, people like us, we read a lot about his famous address in the World Parliaments of Religion in Chicago in 1893, where for the first time, the rest of the world was able to know what India was. The spiritual richness of India. That was the time, in fact, when colonialism was at its height. So this was all because of Swami Vivekananda. And in fact, he has so many things. He's made, you know, a contribution of so many things, including his words of wisdom. Whether, in fact, the plaque which I was presented with has something about true education. And you should read that, what it says about true education. Samachittanandaji, in fact, he's mentioned about the importance of, we all have to learn English because it's an international language, it's a aspirational language, it's a business language. But in fact, what the importance of mother tongue. I encourage what I say, in fact, we have to be multilingual, but your mother tongue has a special place also, because it's God-given in a sense. The rest of the other languages you learn in the process. So I myself, in fact, speak quite a few languages, by the way, because I live abroad also, and I have to learn quite a few foreign languages also. So that the more your children can learn many languages, the better they are. So it's for me, in fact, there was a particular girl, I think, who recited the Sanskrit slokas, and I couldn't really figure very much. But I must tell you that my own daughter, she passed from CBSE exam in Delhi. She passed with Hindi. She passed with Sanskrit, with distinction in Sanskrit, by the way. So when I heard that, so I said, okay, something, at least some of my children have been able to do this. Now, you said something in the little information that was sent to me by the organizers about how this organization of yours here, you are able to provide a platform for all these cultural activities, for all these learning activities. And I must really, in fact, I must again congratulate Swami Chittananda, in fact, about your contribution about this hall. And about you told me that this was dilapidated, but near how you managed to attract people with the Shamayana and all that. That was very interesting. And you, in fact, the rest of you are able to make good use of it. And it looks so nice to me. It looks so presentable. It's really, and to see all of you back in this hall is something very encouraging and inspiring. In fact, at this time of the day, I used to sleep, but now I'm feeling very awake. So I will, there's few points which I wanted to say, and I'll go back again to, in fact, Swami Vivekananda, what he said, what he has taught us. And Swami Vivekananda, in fact, in the beginning, he mentioned about Vasudhaivan Kutumbakam, the world is one family, what India is exporting to the rest of the world. And these are the things, in fact, which the values which we have to cherish. And it's very important. There's so many things. In fact, Swami Vivekananda himself has said so many things about science itself, the importance of science, but how to utilize. Swamiji, you were talking about how we should use the cell phone. That is very we should not enslave infant. In fact, only today morning, I was telling my granddaughter, don't allow yourself to enslave to this mobile. And she was playing with her tablet. So she said, I said, you know meaning of enslave? So she said, yes. So I said, don't do that. So she said, okay. So this is exactly which is very important for all of us parents as well as children to understand, because the situation now has come that a lot of things children know more than you also. So it's a big challenge for us. But I will conclude this little, discourse of mine with just remember that one of the famous lines of Swami Vivekananda, which I always remember, what he says is that love is life, hatred is death. I'll repeat, love is life, but hatred is death. Thank you to all of you. Thank you very much.
Love is life and hatred is death. Sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed for your encouraging speech. And now we are almost on to the close of the first phase of our program, and then we will pass on to the giving away of the prizes. But before that is the time for words of gratitude or vote of thanks, because hardly anyone would left with any patience to listen to the vote of thanks. So here is Divya Swarupanandaji Maharaj to propose the vote of thanks or words of gratitude. Swami Divya Swarupanandaji Maharaj, in charge of Vivekananda Cultural Center.
ओम स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमो यथाग्ने दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्या सर्वविद्या स्वरूपन्तं शारदा प्रणमाम्यहम् नमः श्री ज्योतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरये सच्चित सुख स्वरूपाय शामिने तापहारिणे. A very warm welcome to all of you present here. I congratulate each and every one of you for today. I would like to thank our guests today for sparing their valuable time today. My humble pranam to Swami Hitakamananda for having faith in us and trusting us with the entire program. We are honored and privileged to have amidst us Swami Samachittanandaji, Minister in Charge, Ramakrishna Mission, Singapore, who agreed to come all the way to Shillong from Singapore to encourage the young minds. His love for Shillong is immense. He was the one who toiled hard when this land was obtained by Ramakrishna Mission. The compound walls were built during his time. We also thank our chief guest, Sri Rudi, Warjri, for your presence today and for delivering such an inspiring speech. We really appreciate you taking out time for us from your busy schedule. It has been our pleasure to have you with us, and we look forward to seeing you again for our upcoming events. We also thank our sponsors for their generous contributions to make this event a successful one. Meghalaya Cooperative Society, Srimati Malavika Sengupta in memory of her mother, late Pritikana Sengupta, Srimati Papia Ramanujam, Dr. Jayanti Vishwas, Gandhi Mitra Bhagalpur for essay writing competitions. I also thank the parents, teachers, and the schools for taking this initiative and encouraging the students to participate in the program. Various competitions are held everywhere so that kids get to learn the true spirit of competition, the art of playing together, and also to handle the winning and losing part. I take this opportunity to thank all the teachers, volunteers, and staff of VCC. Looking at you, I understand what volunteering is all about. You care so deeply and you step up to support the things you believe in regardless of the personal cost. Your dedication is essential to the work that we do. You bring ideas, positive energy, and beautiful intensity. It is because of all your contributions that we are able to conduct this program smoothly. Inga ye kublai ya fi baro badon hangne kublai sibung.
St. Anthony's LP School. He is Aryahi Das. Shakyam Bhattacharji from St. Anthony's LP School also gets a special encouragement prize. Next, we pass on to sit and row competition for Group 1. Sit and row competition, Group 1, for the students of class nursery. You can see their drawing on the screen. When they come for taking their prize, their drawing would be there displayed on the screen. So here, the first prize goes to Jetian Walang from 7 Set School. Jetian Walang, there he is. And there is his drawing on the screen. Here is Jetian Walang, a student of nursery from 7 Set School. They are so young, they deserve a bigger hand, please. Yes, so young boy. Mihira Chaudhary to get the second prize. There is Mihira. Please go that side. Yukta Devi, Mother's School. Mihira Chaudhary gets this first prize. And there are 2 second prizes here. One of it goes to Yukta Daimari. Yukta Daimari gets second prize. Yet another second prize here goes to Popurnitam Gareja. Popurnitam Gareja, this should be her second prize. This is a second prize. And here it is second prize also. Popurnitam Gareja. And there is her drawing on the screen. The third prize in this group goes to Ayan Shiroy from Smile School. Ayan Shiroy to take the third prize. There he is. After Ayansh, there would be 4 special encouragement prizes here. Samafi Banmer Hanucha from Bay Academy. Samafi Banmer Hanucha, there she is. Samafi Banmer Hanucha will take a special encouragement prize. Prisha Sharma. Here is Samafi Banmer Hanucha, and there is her drawing. She is such a big lady, deserving a bigger hand, of course. Prisha Sharma. Next will be Prisha Sharma. Shaksham Chetri. Prisha Sharma appears. Shaksham Chetri. Shaksham Chetri. And yet another special encouragement prize here also, Shaikyam Bhattacharji, who also got a special encouragement prize for recitation, here for his drawing. So Shaikyam Bhattacharji coming dancing all the way. Next we pass on for the prizes for Group 2, Sit and Row Competition Group 2. Here the first prize goes to Shayani Das from Step by Step School. First prize, Shayani Das. Shayani Das to take first prize for Sit and Row Competition Group 2, meant for the students of kindergarten. Shreyan Paul will take the second prize. Shreyan Paul will take the second prize. And there is the drawing of Shreyan on the screen. Avnish Das from St. Edmund School will take the third prize. Third prize, there is pair of parrot, a student of kindergarten, Avnish Das, to take. There are altogether 7 special encouragement prizes here. One of it goes to Ragi Das from Little Bosom School. Ragi Das, it will be taken on her behalf. Shreyanshi Dev. Shreyanshi Dev from Pine Mountain School. Shreyanshi Dev from Pine Mountain School to take. Arkinti Janong from BSF Primary School. Arkinti Janong from BSF Primary School. Eden Johanan Sun Sinrem. Eden Johanan Sun Sinrem from St. Edmund School, a special encouragement prize. Arkinti. She is Arkinti Janong. Arkinti Janong, a special encouragement prize. And next is Aiden Johanan Sun Sinrem. Paras Sunar. Paras Sunar from BSF Primary School. Paras Sunar from BSF Primary School. There he is. Paras Sunar. After Paras, it would be Prapti Newpane. Let Paras come first. Paras Sunar. These are all students of kindergarten, KG students. Prapti Newpane and Albarin Khrumnoid. Prapti Newpane. And after that it would be Albarin Khrumnoid. Albarin Khrumnoid to take from Bay Academy to take yet another special encouragement prize. And next we will pass on to the prizes for English recitation group G for the students of kindergarten. Here the first prize goes to Efien Hawa Konkal Marak. Sorry, Efinoa Konkal Marak gets the first prize from 7th Set School. For English recitation group kindergarten, Ithiel Amazia Isherdon Nongrum from Christian Academy Higher Secondary School gets the second prize. Ithiel Amazia Isherdon Nongrum, second prize. And the third prize goes to Sana Finaki Rinthathyang. Sansa Finaki Rinthathyang to take the third prize from Pine Mountain School. Sansa Finaki Rinthathyang. There are 5 special encouragement prizes. One of it goes to Karin Kongwir from Rhino Army Pre-Primary School. Karin Kongwir. Karin Kongwir. After Karin, it would be Joshua Ederson Nongdhar. Josias Edison Nongdiar. This is Kerin Kongwir taking the special encouragement prize. Josias Edison Nongdhar from BSF Primary School gets yet another special encouragement prize. Alera Maria Karumnoid from Jovil School, Umpling. Alera Maria Karumnoid. These are all KG students. These are KG students. Big them a big hand. They will also feel good. Alera, after Alera, it would be Paras Sunar. Paras Sunar. Paras Sunar. And after Paras Sunar, it would be Arkinti Janong. Paras Sunar. And then Arkinti Janong. This is Paras Sunar. Arkinti Janong. We'd like to thank Maharaj for taking the trouble of giving away so many prizes. Maharaj, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, can we request our Divya Swarupanandaji Maharaj on the dais kindly to give away the prizes for the next few groups. We start with sit and row group 3. And Aryaman Singh from St. Edmund School gets the first prize. Aryaman Singh from St. Edmund School. This is meant for the students of class 1 and 2. And on the screen would be his drawing. Aryaman Singh. Snigdha Sen from Government Girls High Secondary School gets the second prize. There are 2 second prizes here. One of it goes to Snigdha Sen. Snigdha Sen. Kelvin Deb Burman will also get a second prize. Kelvin Deb Burman. This is Group 3 sit and row competition. Group 3 sit and row competition. Kelvin Deb Burman to get yet another second prize. There are 2 second prizes here. And third prize goes to Shambhavi Ghosh. Shambhavi Ghosh from Step by Step School. Shambhavi Ghosh from Step by Step School. There she is. Desami Aimeka Kharbudon. Desami Aimeka Kharbudon from Army Public School gets a special encouragement prize. There she is. Desami. Anshika Roy from BK Bajuria School. Anshika Roy from BK Bajuria School. Anshika Roy appears hasn't turned up. Rajalakshmi Banik from Pine Mountain School. Rajalakshmi Banik from Pine Mountain School. Bishwa Pratim Bhuya. Rajalakshmi Banik from Pine Mountain School to take a special encouragement prize. Bishwa Pratim Bhuya. Bishwa Pratim Bhuya from St. Anthony's LP School, also a special encouragement prize. Parthiv Das from 7th Set School. Parthiv Das. And Advik Das from also from 7th Set School, also will get a special encouragement prize. Advik Das. Advik Das. There he is. Advik Das also from 7th Set School to get special encouragement prize. Next we will pass on to the prizes for English recitation group F, meant for the students of class 1. Here the first prize goes to Shorna Roy from St. Margaret's High Secondary School. Shorna Roy, a student of class 1. Shorna Roy, there she is. Anvika Jaktap Molong from Army Public School will take a second prize. Anvika Jaktap Molong. Anvika absent it seems. Yet another second prize in this group will go to Priyanshi Das from Army Public School. Priyanshi Das. Anvika is absent. Priyanshi Das. And the third prize goes to Insamambha Sinram. Insamambha Sinram from BSF Primary School. There she is. She is Priyanshi Das taking the second prize, and there will be Insaman Bhat to take the third prize from BSF Primary School. There are 5 special encouragement prizes in this group. One of it goes to Swami Dev from Pine Mountain School. Shanvi Dev from Pine Mountain School. There she is. Jeffrey Tide from BSF Primary School. Jeffrey Tide. Jeffrey Tide from BSF Primary School. Yuvela Acharya Khiriam. Yuvela Acharya Khiriam from Pine Mountain School. Okay, on her behalf, somebody is taking. Hutchinson Them Baite. Hutchington Baite from Assam Rifles Public School Primary. Hutchington Baite. Maishnam Mangal Lema. Maishnam Mangal Nema from Pine Mountain School. Maishnam Mangal Nema also appears absent. We pass on to the prizes for English recitation for the students of class 2. Here the first prize goes to Aryaman Singh from St. Edmund School. Aryaman Singh. There are 2 second prizes. One of it goes to Ademya Priyam Handik. Ademya Priyam Handik from BK Bajuria School gets a second prize. Ademya Priyam Handik. Naira Sharma from BSF Primary School also gets a second prize. Naira Sharma from BSF Primary School, also a second prize. There she is. And the third prize goes to Shubhashri De from BSF Primary School yet again. Shubhashri De from BSF Primary School. Shubhashri De. Shubhashri De appears, hasn't turned up. Good for special encouragement prizes here. Alasandra Devi Dwalang. Alasandra Devi Dwalang from Pine Mountain School. Alasandra, there she is. Yogata Beast. Yogata Beast from BSF Primary School also will take a special encouragement prize. Yogata Beast. Yakmen Shisha Sinram from BSF Primary School. Yakmen Shisha Sinram. Yakmen Shisha Sinram, there she is. This is Yogata Beast who is taking this prize, and then it would be Yakman. And Punah Srinath, also from BSF Primary, also will take a special encouragement prize. Punah Srinath. Punah Srinath appears, hasn't turned up. Next we pass on for the prizes of Sit and Row Group 4. Sit and Row Group 4. First prize goes to Parikshit Devnath of St. Anthony School. Parikshit Devnath gets the first prize. Student of class 3. Shuraj Thapa will take the second prize. Shuraj Thapa. Shuraj Thapa will take the second prize. There are 2 third prizes in this group. One of it goes to Biraj Sen from St. Anthony School. Biraj Sen. Karsaka Lingdo Moflang from All Saints School, All Saints Diocesan High Secondary School. Karsaka Lingdo Moflang, there she is. There are 5 special encouragement prizes here. One of it goes to Antariksh Ghosh from St. Anthony School. Antariksh Ghosh. Antariksh Ghosh. Quickly. Antariksh Ghosh. Srishti Sharma will come the next. Will take her prize next. Srishti Sharma. Priyanjana Sarkar. Priyanjana Sarkar from St. Margaret's High Secondary School. Priyanjana Sarkar. There she is. Priyanka Ray from St. Margaret's School. Priyanka Ray. And Arman Sharma, also a special encouragement prize for recitation, Sit and Row Group 4. And there is on the screen the drawing done by them. Arman Sharma, there he is. Arman Sharma. Next, we pass on for the prizes for English recitation group D1, meant for the students of class 3. Megan Faith Warjri from Army Public School gets the first prize. Megan Faith Warjri. Megan Faith. Unnati Saxena to take the second prize. Unnati Saxena from Air Force School, Upper Shillong. Unnati Saxena from Air Force School, Upper Shillong to take the second prize. And third prize goes to Anushka Singh from Army Public School, Shillong. Third prize, Anushka Singh. She is Unnati Saxena. And Anushka Singh to take the third prize. There she is. There are 6 special encouragement prizes. One of it goes to Tanvi Acharji from St. Margaret's High Secondary School. Tanvi Acharji. Pratik Thapa. Pratik Thapa. Diptanshu Das from St. Edmund School. Diptanshu Das. Lucas Monroy Thaba from BSF Primary School. Lucas Monroy Thaba from BSF Primary School. Lucas. Vidisha P. Dakhar from 7th Set School. There she is, Vidisha. Parikshit Devnath from St. Anthony's High Secondary School. Parikshit Devnath. There he is. And next we pass on for the English recitation for the group D2, meant for the students of class 4 only. Ariana Maikika Susni from Army Public School 101 area gets the first prize. Ariana Maikika Susni. Yes. Second prize, Vinisha Jagtap Molong from Army Public School. Vinisha Jagtap APS hasn't turned up. Vinisha is absent. Mridani Day from St. Margaret's High Secondary School to take yet another second prize. Mridani Day. Vinisha is absent. Wansafi Vanessa Thongni of BSF Primary School to take the third prize. Wansafi Vanessa Thongni, there she is. There are 2 special encouragement prizes. One of it goes to Devishi Saket. Devishi Saket of Army Public School 101 area. Devishi Saket. Joshua Chen C. Rapthap, also to take a special encouragement prize. She is Devishi Saket. Yet another special encouragement prize here goes to Joshua Chen C. Rapthap. Joshua Rapthap appears hasn't turned up. Okay, we pass on to the prizes for sit and row group 5. And the first prize goes to, this is meant for the students of class 5 and 6. Until 5 and 6 for the sit and row competition, there were no theme given for them and they drew anything they wanted to. Ishani Paul of Loreto Convent gets the first prize. Ishani Paul from Loreto gets the first prize. Heman Ranit Singh from BK Bajuria School will take the second prize. There is her drawing, and that is the drawing of Hemant Ranit Singh. Hemant Ranit Singh from BK Bajuria. APS hasn't turned up. There are 2 third prizes. Indrakshi Kashyap from Meghalaya Police Public School. Indrakshi Kashyap, a third prize. There is Indrakshi's drawing. Vinit Kumar from Meghalaya Police Public School, also from the same institute. Vinit Kumar to take yet another third prize in this group. And there is Vinit's drawing on the screen. There are 4 special encouragement prizes here. One of it goes to Sudarshan Day from St. Anthony's School. Himadri Patir from BK Bajuria School. Himadri Patir from BK Bajuria School to take a special encouragement prize. There she is. Himadri Patir from BK Bajuria School. Smayan Das from Kendriya Vidyalaya Smayan Das from Kendriya Vidyalaya. Avi Roy from St. Anthony's School, also to take a special encouragement prize. Avi Roy. Avi Roy. There is Avi. Next we pass on for the prizes for Sanskrit recitation. A1, meant for the students from class 5 to class 8. And here the first prize goes to Avinav Roy from 7th Set Higher Secondary School. Avinav Roy from 7th Set Higher Secondary School. This year it was very, very highly contested, and Sanskrit recitation happened to be one of the best that we have ever seen. Second prize, Rishita Kumbhaj from Army Public School. Rishita Kumbhaj from Army Public School gets the second prize. Please come, please come. Rishita Kumbhaj. Third prize goes to Shivani C. Asem from Pine Mountain School. Shivani. There she is. There are 9 special encouragement prizes. We give special encouragement prizes based on the marks. This closer to the last prize. So Manjulika Debnath from St. Mary's Higher Secondary School gets a special encouragement prize. In fact, she came fourth. Manjulika Debnath. After Manjulika, it would be Vedanti Joshi from Army Public School will take a special encouragement prize. Can I call upon Vedanti Joshi to come closer? Wait there. She is Manjulika Devnath, Vedanti Joshi, and then it would be Vaiggaraj Bonik. Vaiggaraj Bonik from St. Anthony's School. She is Vedanti Joshi, Vaiggaraj Bonik after that. Ishani Paul from Loreto Convent. Ishani already has got a prize earlier. Ishani Paul. Dipayan Saha. Please keep the passage clear. Let Ishani come first. She is Ishani Paul, special encouragement prize. And then Dipayan Saha. Sneha Adhikari. Sneha Adhikari from All Saints Diocesan High Secondary School. Sneha Adhikari. This is prizes for Sanskrit recitation group A1, meant for the students from class 5 to 8. Devanjana Paul from Pine Mountain School. Devanjana Paul from Pine Mountain School. Devanjana, there she is. Ananya Negi from Army Public School. Devanjana, come quickly. After Devanjana, it will be Ananya Negi to take her prize. And last but not the least, may we also call upon Pragati Thapa from Kendriya Vidyalaya Happy Valley. Pragati Thapa from Kendriya Vidyalaya Happy Valley. Maharaj, thank you. Maharaj, thank you so much indeed. And now may we request revered Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj kindly to give away. We are halfway through. Believe it or not, half the prizes are over. Sneha Das, the Sanskrit recitation group A2. Sneha Das, St. Mary's High Secondary School, who has recited her poem earlier, gets the first prize for Sanskrit recitation group A2. Jayantanath from Army Public School gets the second prize. Jayantanath. And if there is any candidate who is absent, on his behalf, anyone, teacher, parents, guardian, can please come up on the stage and take your prize. Is Jayantanath. Susanna Bina. Susanna Bina. Is she there? Yes. I think Susanna Bina, Susanna's mother tongue is Khasi, and she has recited a Sanskrit poem to get a special encouragement prize. Mimansha Dhar. Mimansha Dhar from Army Public School 101 area. Nangdariti Sanyang from Ramakrishna Mission Secondary School, Shela. Nangdariti Sanyang, I don't think they have come up. And Nila Pinkman Sanyang, also from Ramakrishna Mission Secondary School, Shela. And Patricia Sinram, all from Ramakrishna Mission School, Sora. Anyone who has come from there, of course. Okay, then next we pass on for the prizes of Khasi recitation group D, meant for the students of class 3 and 4. Memang Kirpang Rintathyang of BSF Primary School gets first prize. Memang has recited his poem. Please give him a bigger hand. A student of class 4 only. Jeden Refel El Masar gets the second prize. Jeden Refel El Masar. Jeden, there is Jeden. Wansafi Vanessa Thongni, this should be her third prize. Wansafi Vanessa Thongni, yes. There she is. This is third time she is coming on through the dais for taking this prize. A big hand for Vanessa. This is the third prize she has taken. In drawing, in recitation, everything. Khasi recitation group C for the students of class 5 and 6. Wansam Bensan Rintathyang. Wansam Bensan Rintathyang from BSF Primary School. Sorry, Wansame Besan. I pronounced this wrong. Wansame Besan Rintathyang. Sanchi Chetri from 7th Set Higher Secondary School. Special Encouragement Prize. We got only 4 participants in Khasi Group C and Group D. This is a sorry affair. Our chief guest and our guest of honor also has made it a point that we should give equal importance to our mother tongue. Whereas in English recitation, we got so many participants, more than 100, but in Khasi recitation, believe me, only 3 or 4. Sanchi Chetri from 7th Set Higher Secondary School, so only each and everyone is given a special encouragement prize. Bhadran Show from RV Public School, Bhadran Show, also a special encouragement prize. Bhadran Show. Arnav Tamang. Arnav Tamang. Arnav Tamang. APS hasn't turned up. Khasi recitation group B. Here also the same thing. All 4 participants given special encouragement. There he is, Arnav Tamang. Arnav Tamang is there. Arnav Tamang. Just a minute. He is Arnav Tamang. A special encouragement prize for Khasi recitation. Passing on to Khasi recitation for Group B, students of class 7 and 8. Abigail Shangpliang, this time a special encouragement, special prize. Abigail Shangpliang, each time she takes 2-3 first prizes. This time Abigail has to contend with a special prize because there were not many participants. So no first, second, third, all special encouragement prizes. She gets a special prize. Abigail, almost every year she joins this competition, she gets one or the other, a prize. Indasian Sinarin Tathyang. Indasian Sinarin Tathyang from BSF Secondary School. Indasian. Davinia Victor Walang. Davinia Victor Walang. Davinia is there. Melakular Rintathyang, also from BSF Senior Secondary School. Melakular Rintathyang. Melakular there. We pass on to Bengali recitation and start with Group D. Sharanya Roy from Pine Mountain School. Sharanya Roy from Pine Mountain School gets the first prize. Sharanya Roy. There she is. First prize for Bengali recitation Group D meant for the students of class 3 and 4. Vinayak Bhattacharji of St. Edmund School will get the second prize. Vinayak Bhattacharji. Third prize goes to Damita Chaudhary. Damita Chaudhary of St. Margaret's Higher Secondary School. He is Vinayak Bhattacharji. Damita Chaudhary of St. Margaret's Higher Secondary School. There are 3 special encouragement prizes here. One of it goes to Diptanshu Das from St. Edmund School. Diptanshu Das. There he is. He is. Mugdha Dev from St. Mary's Montessori School. Mugdha Dev. Mugdha Dev from St. Mary's Montessori School. And Antariksh Ghosh from St. Anthony's Lower Primary School. Antariksh Ghosh. Please keep the passage clear. Antariksh Ghosh. I think Antariksh, it would be second time he has come on the dais taking his prize. Antariksh Ghosh. Bengali recitation Group C for the students of class 5 and 6. The first prize goes to Pracheta Chaudhary from Pine Mountain School. Pracheta Chaudhary from Pine Mountain School gets the first prize. Second prize, Anvesha Acharya. Anvesha Acharya to get the second prize. She is Pracheta Chaudhary, Anvesha Acharya, and Avinav Roy will take the third prize. She is Anvesha Acharya. Avinav Roy. Avinav Roy is there to take the third prize. Bengali recitation group B for the students of class 7 and 8. Here the first prize goes to Shurosri De, who has recited her poem earlier. Shurosri, student of St. Mary's High Secondary School. Devopriya Dasgupta from Pine Mountain School will take the second prize. Devopriya Dasgupta. Sharbendra Sharkar, the third prize. Devopriya Dasgupta taking second prize. She is Devopriya Dasgupta. Sharbendra Sharkar won third prize. Sharbendra Sharkar. And yet another third prize in this group goes to Prajakta Roy from 7th Set School. Prajakta Roy on her behalf, yes, on behalf of Prajakta. No, she is there. Prajakta Roy. Prajakta Roy. We pass on now for the prizes of Hindi recitation group D. Unnati Saxena of Air Force School Upper Shillong gets the first prize. Unnati Saxena. I believe it is her second prize. Hindi recitation group D. Anushka Singh from Army Public School Shillong gets the second prize. Anushka Singh. Manisha Sarkar from Sri Kanchi Kamakoti. Manisha Sarkar to take the third prize. Manisha Sarkar from Sri Kanchi Kamakoti. Manisha Sarkar to take the third prize. There are 3 special encouragement prizes. Shiksha Raj from Assam Rifles Public School. Shiksha Raj. On behalf of Shiksha, his guardian will take. Shiksha Raj, on behalf of Shiksha, he will take. Joshua Chen Se Rapthap. Joshua Rapthap. Joshua Chen Rapthap. appears hasn't turned up. Srishti Sharma from 7th Set School. Srishti Sharma from 7th Set School. Hindi recitation group C. Richa Sarkar from Pine Mountain School gets the first prize. Hindi recitation group C for the students of class 5 and 6. Richa Sarkar from Pine Mountain School takes the first prize. Ithan Kinjing of Army Public School to take the second prize. Ithan Kinjing. Ithan Kinjing, I think it would be his second or third prize this afternoon. Ithan Kinjing of Army Public School takes the second prize. Second or third prize. So he deserves a bigger hand. Please. Yes. Shomurai from Assam Army Public School gets the third prize. Shomurai. There are 2 special encouragement prizes. One of it goes to Sharika Singh from Army Public School Shillong. Sharika Singh. Mansi Tyagi. Mansi Tyagi, also a special encouragement prize. Hindi recitation group B, Ridhika Devkata to take the first prize. Ridhika has recited her poem earlier. Ridhika Devkata from Pine Mountain School. Shimar Kaur gets the second prize. Shimar Kaur from BK Bajoria School. Shimar Kaur from BK Bajoria School to take the second prize. Marmine Lama from Pine Mountain School to take the third prize. Marmine Lama. Marmine Lama. to take the third prize. Passing on to sit and row group 6. Sit and row group 6. First prize goes to Darshana Patwari from Loreto Convent. Darshana Patwari, and there is her drawing. They were given a theme, Unity in Diversity. And there is her drawing which won her the first prize. Darshana Patwari from Loreto Convent. Second prize goes to Shantani Dev from Pine Mount School. There is the drawing of Shantani already on the screen. Devashri Kalita from KV Nehu gets the third prize. Devashri Kalita from KV Nehu. And Manjulika Devnath from St. Mary's School to take a special encouragement prize. Manjulika Devnath. After Manjulika, we will pass on to the prizes for sit and row competition group 8, meant for the students of class 9 and 10. Here is Manjulika Devnath to take a special encouragement prize. And the first prize goes to Shubharti Paul from BK Bajoria School. Shubharti Paul from BK Bajoria School gets the first prize for drawing competition, and they had the theme Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And there is Shubharti Paul's drawing which fetched her the first prize. Second prize goes to Anamika Paul from Laban Bengali Girls Higher Secondary School. Anamika Paul. Shatakshi Das from Pine Mount School gets the third prize. Shatakshi Das. There she is. And English recitation next would be Shatakshi Das. Now we are passing on to English recitation C1. That is for the students of class 5. Ithan Kinjing of Army Public School, yet another prize for him. Ithan Kinjing. He has taken so many earlier, and this would be probably third or fourth. Xaviera Varnes Kiryam from Army Public School gets the second prize. Xaviera, are you there? Third prize goes to Ladameka Nongrang. Xaviera appears absent. Ladameka Nongrang from Army Public School to take the third prize. There are 4 special encouragement prizes here. Haniel Dameshwa Diwar. Haniel Dameshwa Diwar from Army Public School gets a special encouragement prize. Haniel. Avigyan Kashyap. Pracheta Chaudhary, also a special encouragement prize. Pracheta Chaudhary. Nezia Gelvin Rintathyang, also a special encouragement prize. Maharaj, thank you. Nezia Gelvin Rintathyang. Maharaj, thank you so much indeed. Thank you so much indeed for taking the trouble. And we'll request our Secretary Revered Swami Hitakamanandaji Maharaj kindly to take the trouble of giving away a few prizes. We'll call our chief guest also afterwards. And we pass on to English recitation group C2, meant for the students of class 6. Prabhup Singh Shergill, who has recited his poem earlier, to take his first prize. Prabhup Singh Shergill. Second prize goes to Anahita Chauhan. Second prize goes to Anahita Chauhan. Be close to the stage. She is Anahita Chauhan. Mishika Deb from Pine Mount School will take the third prize. There are 3 special encouragement prizes. Sarika Singh from Army Public School. Sarika Singh from Army Public School. Richa Sarkar from Pine Mount School. Richa Sarkar from Pine Mount School. Ayan Gurung from 7th Set School. Richa Sarkar to come first. Richa Sarkar. Ayan, just wait. After that, we will pass on to English recitation group B. He is Ayan Gurung. English recitation group B for the students of class 7 and 8. Arna Shrawat from Army Public School gets the first prize. Arna Shrawat. Second prize goes to Divyanshi Saha of BK Bajoria School. She is Arna Shrawat. First prize. For English recitation, Group B, Divyanshi Saha to take the second prize, and third prize goes to Davinia Victor Walang. Davinia Victor Walang. For Davinia, I believe this would be the second one to collect this afternoon. Pragati Thapa of Kendriya Vidyalaya Happy Peli gets a special encouragement prize. Pragati Thapa, a special encouragement prize. Next, we will pass on to the prizes for vocal music competition, Group 1. There were 3 groups, and the first prize here goes to Virangi Sharma of Loreto Convent. Virangi Sharma of Loreto Convent gets the first prize for vocal music Group 1. Debjani Paul of Pine Mount School will take the second prize. We're left with only a few prizes for the seniors. So I'll request all of you kindly to stay back. Devanjana Paul of Pine Mount School to take the second prize. Prayashi Barkatoki from Army Public School. Prayashi Barkatoki, there she is. Prayashi Barkatoki, third prize. Oh, Devanjana Paul is there. Devanjana Paul is there. Second prize. This is her second prize. Prayashi Barkatoki to take the third prize. And Janastuti Sharma from Loreto Convent gets a special encouragement prize here. Janastuti Sharma. Janastuti Sharma. And next we pass on to the prizes for, she is Janastuti coming to take a special encouragement prize. Vocal music Group 2. Avigyan Das from St. Edmund School gets the first prize. Avigyan Das from St. Edmund School gets the first prize. And the second prize goes to Chaimoyes Chakma, who has presented his song. Though he got the second prize, but he won the heart of all the audience therein. Chaimoy Chakma, all the way from Sora, he has come. After Avigyan, it is Chaimoy Chakma. Dharna Sunar. Third prize in this group goes to Dharna Sunar. Dharna Sunar is not there. Sumit Dhar will take, Sumit Dhar from Meghalaya Hindu Mission School. Sumit Dhar, yes, quickly. Vocal music Group 3. Shayesha Ghosh from Army Public School gets the first prize. Vocal music Group 3, Shayesha Ghosh. Nandini Devi from Army Public School will take the second prize. Nandini Devi from Army Public School. Nandini appears, hasn't turned up. Tanmay Das from Laban Bengali Boys High Secondary School to take the third prize. Tanmay Das. There are 2 special encouragement prizes here. One of it goes to Rimpa Datta from Laban Bengali Girls High Secondary School. Rimpa Datta. And Sonia Saha, also a special encouragement prize. Sonia Saha. Sonia Saha. Maharaj ji, thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. We did not want to trouble so much our senior members here. So we'll now request our very honorable chief guest kindly for the rest of the prizes. We are on to the prizes for the seniors. Elocution, essay writing competition, debate and quiz. And then we conclude. Only a few more prizes. Elocution competition here, only 1 first prize and then 2 special encouragement prizes because of less number of participants and because of the marks they obtained. Akshita Singh of Army Public School gets the first prize for elocution competition. Akshita Singh. Mimangsha Dhar from Army Public School also gets, she gets a special encouragement prize. Mimangsha Dhar. Mimangsha, I believe this would be second or third. Sanjana Sarkar from St. Anthony's High Secondary School. Sanjana Sarkar. St. Anthony's High Secondary School. Now, passing on to essay writing, we're left with essay, debate, and quiz. Essay writing competition meant for the students of class 9 and 10. Here, first prize goes to Damer Rimai from Kendriya Vidyalaya Nehu. Damerimai. First prize for essay writing competition, group O1. Suchi Rayush Panda from Army Public School, Shillong gets the second prize. There he is. Yes, give them a bigger hand. These are all senior boys and girls. Rebecca Nongtrao from Mayfair Secondary School. There she is. Rebecca Nongtrao. Next, we will pass on to essay writing competition for group O2. So you know it too well who won the prizes. So be closer to the stage. Rebecca Nongtrao from Mayfair School to get the third prize for essay writing competition group O1. There were two groups only, 9 and 10 and class 11 and 12. In the group of class 11 and 12, the first prize goes to Purohit Chakravarti from Army Public School once again. Purohit Chakravarti, on his behalf, Avigyan will take. From that side. She is Rebecca Nongtrao. On behalf of Purohit Chakravarti, Avigyan Das will take. Shohard Paul from Army Public School gets the second prize. Shohard Paul, you will take, please. On Shohard's behalf. Prajakta De from Pine Mountain School. Prajakta De. Now prizes for Prajakta De takes the third prize. Prizes for debate and quiz, and we will conclude the prize giving ceremony. So in our debate competition, as you know, debate competition is quite a very standard one here in Ramakrishna Mission Shillong. We start with the runners-up team. This year's runners-up team representing St. Anthony's College is Theodora T. Pingrove and Riddhi Sharma. Theodora T. Pingrove, they are the runners-up team of debate competition. Theodora T. Pingrove and Riddhi Sharma. And champion team for this year's debate competition, may I invite Riya Singh and Anupam Paul. Riya Singh and Anupam Paul. There are two categories of prizes in debate competition. One is team-wise, that is champion and runners-up, and besides that, individual prizes we give to the best speaker, second best speaker, and the most humorous speaker. And if there is no recommendation from the judges for any humorous speaker, then we give it to the third best speaker. This year, there was no humorous speaker, so the third best speaker prize goes to Diya Sinha of Retd College. Diya Sinha from Retd College, a student, graduation student. I think she also deserves a quite big hand because these are all very senior ones. Graduation students, she gets the third best speaker prize, also a famous quizzer. Gracie Meshnam from Ledikin College. Second best speaker, this year's debate competition is Gracie Meshnam. And the best speaker award for debate competition 2022, Anupam Paul from Army Public School, Shillong. Prizes for the last group. We start with the quiz competition. And here we start with the third runner-up, Afia Zahin Bora and Madhurjyo Pratim Das. Afia Zahin Bora and Madhurjyo Pratim Das from representing St. Edmund's College. They are the third runner-up in quiz competition. It was quite tough indeed. Afia Zahin. Second runner-up, Afia Zahin and Madhurjyo Pratim Das. And second runner-up is Bhargav Kundu and Shorodip Dhar from Kendriya Vidyalaya Nehu. Next, all three prizes are all clean sweep by KV Nehu. Bhargav Kundu and Shorodip Sarkar. This is Bhargav and his partner Shorodip Dhar. They are all class 12 students from, and this year's runners up in quiz is Arush Raman and Adit Raman. Brothers Arush and Adit, representing Kendriya Vidyalaya Nehu once again. This is also Kendriya Vidyalaya Nehu. Arush Raman. Arush is very famous, and Arush scored 101 in his semi-final, as he entered the final as champion of second round of semi-final. And this year's champion, they were the most experienced team, and they have done justice to their experiences. Maharaj Goswami and Nishant Sharma, quiz champion. Sir, thank you so much indeed. Thank you so much indeed. And we told you that we will be closing it within an hour. Still, completely 2 more minutes to go. Within 58 minutes, we have concluded our prize giving ceremony, and we have given away, believe it or not, 214 prizes. 214. There were supposed to be some more trophies, for running trophies for the school performing the best. But this year we have avoided, because many schools we did not get so much of participation, excepting only a few like Army Public School, BSF Senior Secondary School, or BSF Primary School. There were the half-hearted approach from many institutes. We thank all of you for being there with us. We thank once again all our guests on the dais, our chief guest, Sri Rudi Warjri, Ambassador Retired, guest of honor, revered Swami Samachittanandaji Maharaj, Secretary of Ramakrishna Mission Shillong, revered Swami Hitakamanandaji Maharaj, and revered Divya Swarupanandaji Maharaj on the dais. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for being with us. And thanks all of you. Please do take some light refreshment waiting for you outside. Plus, first, please let our guests and dignitaries to leave the hall. Thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. May I please, I forgot to announce it, that the essay writing competition, the prizes has been, all the prizes for essay writing competition have been sponsored by Gandhi Mitra Bhagalpur, and all the 3 prize winners will be once again assessed at the national level. And at national level, if they can make it to the top 3, then they will get some monthly stipend for 11 months. That is a big thing, and I think all of you can big a big hand for Gandhi Mitra Bhagalpur. This is a good gesture. It is the father of Ayush and Adit Ramans who has taken this initiative. And thank you, sir. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you. Thank you so much indeed. I forgot to mention it earlier. Sorry, I forgot to mention it earlier.
You can ask.
रिकॉर्डिंग में देखा तो उसने बोला उसने मुझे आया तो मैं देखा इन द यूट्यूब वीडियो भी है अच्छे से
Then you better talk. You can talk once. You can talk once. No problem in talking. For the instrument.